Bum ba 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 bum ba 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 bum bum ba ba bum. Jack Trouble style. We need to go to Artisan Street. Completely forgot about that bullshit. Oh boy. Here's where the factory is. QT Marshall style.
This street seems kind of different from the others.
This is Artisan Street, where craftsmen and merchants ply their trades.
Baron Poe. Ahem. Oh, what a pleasure it is to be here in the Verdant City. A city dedicated to nobles, which also serves as, Arabonia's center of fashion. My daughter is quite a fashion addict, you see. She's so desperate to make her way to the tailor that she won't listen. That's too bad. Oh, it's Clarice again. I got my hands on some rare Eastern silk at Kildick's Grand Market. Oh boy. Now I need to go find a suitable tailor. Chuck Taylor style. Only the best will be able to make good use of such rare material. Davos's factory. Trouble style. I heard Hasty Steven got into a bunch of trouble at a local subway. So much so that they had to ask him to leave. Just the way it was, man. Can't do nothing about it. Old Man Davos. Well, if it isn't Lord Eustace, what are you doing here? That's quite the greeting. My brother made mention of the fact that you would be in charge of our Arcus. Is that correct? It is. I'd appreciate if you didn't expect an old guy like me to get used to all this new technology, though. But seeing as it's Lord Rufus we're talking about, I'm willing to look past the inconvenience. Regardless, at least allow me to offer my apologies. Hurry up and tell me your business, then. I've got plenty of other things to be doing. Uh-huh. I'm surprised you guys came back now, of all times. And why is that? Has something occurred while I was gone? It certainly has. After you left town and Lord Rufus began being more tied up with his duties. You said duties. That huge tax increase came rolling in. We poor artisans are all suffering thanks to the Duke's little bullying spree. So that's what he's been up to. He certainly was blunt about that. Seems like that's the way things go here. Duke Albaret is even less popular than I thought. You see, that's how the whims of the nobility affect the common people. I hope you're all paying close attention. Feel free to order away. I know what I'm doing when it comes to battle orbments, as you and Lord Rufus have seen throughout the years. I'm not entirely up to date on this newfangled Arcus, though. That's too bad. You can still buy EP charge ones. Ah, no, leave me alone! No, leave me alone! No new master chords. Can we customize weapons? Yes, we can. Rugato, a roughly made Tachi that's exceptionally sharp. It upgrades the Kagasunamaru. We'll get one of those. Aerial Wand, an orbital staff that uses the wind to increase its output. Grey Needler, a shotgun modified to increase firepower. Sinclair Broadcasting, a sword with increased sharpness but no excess decoration. And Double Skinner, gun swords customized to be sharper, ideal for hunting. We're hunters now, didn't you know? Hunters and gatherers and such. Pepperoni Kapow Bob Ross style, even. Rugata, Aerial Wand. Double Skinner, Grey Needler, Sinclair. Very nice. Let's see. The cover charge. Slots! Sluts, even. Can be opened. Well, that can't be opened. Can be opened. Can be opened. Good times. Whoa, 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 whoa. Earth Pulse. That's new. HP Regen. Stimulates healing. Heals 30% HP for 4 turns. Better get one of those. Anything else new? Tira. Heals a medium amount of HP with the power of water. Please. Anything else new? Impassion. CP regen. Raises spirit. Restores 20 CP for 4 turns. Very nice. Anything else new? These, but I can't get them, sadly. Lots of stuff I can't get. Ooh, Impede would be nice, but we don't have enough space Sepith. Or time Sepith, whatever, you know. Dark... Oh, that was good in the third. But we got to get it. We can get Fortuna, though. Art Strength and Art Defense up by 25%. Grants Light's Clarity to raise Art Strength and Art's Defense. Sure, why not? Silver Thorn. Ooh. This was straight out of the third. Area. Confuse 40%. Blades of Condensed Insanity rain from above. Ho ho ho! That sounds very exciting, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Because Hasty Steven's hanging out. Playing some SNES. Septium Bane. Soulblur R. Well, I guess we kind of have to put that on then, don't we? Raise some speed, so that's something. Evade 1. So we can give you Silver Thorn just for fun. And for this, you can have move to. Airstrike R. Spark Arrow R. Breath, I suppose. Give you some heals. And you can have, you know, whatever. Whatever the beep. Blind. Yeah, I'm so blind. Ingenuity. EP gradually recovers while walking on the field. Heatwave R. That may not be a bad thing to have on. Seal. Mute. Tira. I'll give you a heat wave, some fire, fireballs, and such. Okay. Good times being had here in the Mushroom Kingdom. What's going on over here? What is this? This is Turner's Jewelers. Oh boy. We're going into a jewelry shop. Everybody likes jewelry shops, except for Newfie. They got jewels in here. Especially when Newfie gets kicked in the jewels. Mwahaha. What's this guy doing? Talk to tourist banked. Banked. So what you're saying is any minute now. Bruck. Bruce maybe, but no E. Indeed, we shouldn't have long to wait. Oh, it looks like he's with the customer right now. What should we do? Should we return later? How you doing? Judging by the uniform, you're... Ah, and I see Lord Eustace is with you too. Welcome to our store. Have you come regarding the field study request? We have, but I'd ask that you please refrain from giving us any special treatment on my account. If our timing is inconvenient for you, we're quite amenable to return at a later hour. No, it's the opposite, in fact. We were just discussing you, as it happens. Oh, alright then. Wait, you were discussing us? Does that mean... Of course. If you'd allow me to explain, this is Bank, a tourist currently staying here in Bereahard. He's the one responsible for the request that brought you here. See, I'm going to be getting married in the near future. And I came here to inquire about having a wedding ring made. The artisans of Bereahard are renowned far and wide for their skill with gem processing, so it seemed the ideal choice. So you've made what I presume to be a substantial journey in search of the perfect ring. One ring to rule them all. Aw, yeah. I mean, what? It is a wonderfully romantic thing to do, isn't it? There's no denying the quality of the jewels one can procure here, but they don't come cheap. They do not. That's exactly right, unfortunately. Buying one of the local gemstones on my income isn't very plausible. Yeah, well... And a septium ring especially is out of the question. I quickly realized how impulsive I'd been and had almost given up. He almost quit like Vegastar. But then I consulted with Bruce here on whether or not I had any chance of finding a good deal, and he gave me a really good idea. Oh, yeah? Oh? That's right. A precious stone might be out of his budget, but there are stones just as beautiful that are a whole lot cheaper. I don't know about all that. Semi-precious stones, if you will. The name's pretty self-explanatory. I suggested we make a ring for him using one, specifically a gem known as Dryad's Tear. Well, at least you're not suggesting for that commentator to mute his mic while he's eating Tostitos. As long as you're not suggesting that, Kent style. I'm not familiar with that one. I think I may heard of it, actually. It's made from a very particular tree sap that hardens like stone after being exposed to air for a long time. And it has a translucent shine to it that people say is easily the equal of septium. That's the one. I'm surprised you know so much about it. Guess you're a pool expert on jewels as well, huh? That's our Emma. It's just a personal interest of mine. So does that mean the reason you called us here is... Exactly. I'd like you to go collect one of these Dryad Tears for my client. Okay. Fortunately for you, many of the trees that the tears can be harvested from grow on the North Crucian Highway, which is where we just were, of course. But even though it only qualifies as semi-precious, it's still a pretty rare gem. So finding one might not be an easy task. Oh boy. Well, then I suppose we'll just have to buckle down and look. It may not be quite the challenge our dear friend here has made it out to be, you know. Huh? Who the hell's this person? White-caped man. The innocent wood nymph's tear that you seek. How would you respond if I were to say that I saw one with my own eyes mere moments ago? Oh, yeah? Who's this guy? Do you know him, Eustace? I can't say I recall ever meeting him before, no. Haha, gracious. How terribly impolite of me not to introduce myself before speaking. That is pretty rude, you know. My name is Baron Blueblanc. Blueblanc? From... you mean Enforcer Blueblanc? It's a true pleasure to make your acquaintance. From paintings, sculptures, and the finest of art, to the most delicately detailed crafts. He's not wearing his mask. I am a connoisseur and lover of beauty, craftsmanship, and artistry in all their many splendid forms. I see. He seems a little off-puttingly eccentric. But that's enough about myself. I hear you're seeking a Dryad's tear. Yes, that's right. You say you saw one moments ago? Apparently so. Are you certain? My dear lady, I would never dream of lying about matters of beauty. I beheld the light which you seek on the northern highway. Of that I am most certain. And yet I must confess that my knowledge of the area is not so great that I would be able to share its exact location. Of course. Though perhaps that's the way it should be. Perhaps. After all, a brilliant light has true meaning only when one grasps it with his own two hands. You don't say. Guy's manner of speech is irritating. So was the content of his words. Now, let's hear him out. Well, we're certainly appreciative for the information. I bet he spends a lot of time listening to Helga and the situation report. May I ask why you're telling us all of this, though? Haha! Perhaps it's the spirit of inquisitiveness that drives you to seek a beauty mere Mira cannot buy. It moves me so, and being the generous man that I am, I deign to extend an olive branch. Fun. Is that sufficient enough reason for you? Sure. Well, we'll know soon enough if he's telling the truth. Yes, we need to begin our search. We can choose to follow his lead, unspecific as it may be, or disregard it entirely. Nah, we'll just ignore him, like whatever. I think our chances are about equal either way. Pretty much. Well, we'll be leaving now. Hopefully you'll see us back soon enough with the Dryad's tear in tow. Good luck. Thanks, General Pepper. I appreciate it. Haha, good day to you. Quest put a ring on it started. Now we gotta go back to where we just were. Of course. I'll leave the search for a Dryad's tear in your capable hands. Damn right you will. Damn right you will. Do. Please do take care, Lord Eustace. We got a shop. Oh, we don't have any of this. Yellow pendulum. A pendulum-shaped accessory decorated with earth sepith. Prevents seal and mute. Get one of those. Blue pendulum. A pendulum-shaped accessory decorated with water sepith. Prevents poison, blind, and burn. Sounds good to me. Red pendulum. A pendulum-shaped accessory decorated with fire sepith. Prevents freeze, petrify, stat down. We're out of Kizash. Sell some more of these bad Johnnies. Green pendulum, which is the most expensive for whatever reason. A pendulum-shaped accessory decorated with wind sepith. Prevents sleep, nightmare, faint, confuse. Linkin Park style. Alright. Pretty much just to have them. They could come in handy at some point. I had extremely low hopes of finding anything, but it seems like I was right to come to Bereahard after all. After all, do-do-do-do-do. And now we can be together forever. Heh, I can't wait to see the look on my fiance's face. How you doing? The answer you seek lies on the Northern Highway. Go, behold the innocent wood nymph's tear with your own eyes. No thanks. I would rather not, sir. Nice necklace. How you doing? It's Turner! I guess he owns this place because he's a fart knocker and such. Lord Eustace, it's a pleasure to see you again. I'd be honored if I could be of service to you today. Oh boy. Please, let me know if there's anything you require. I'd be more than happy to oblige. No thanks. I would rather not, sir. I'd rather not be involved in your shenanigans. Look at all these necklaces and jewels and, you know, Newfie getting kicked in the jewels and laying on the ground for like 5 minutes, groaning in pain, while all his Twitch followers laugh at him and unfollow. You know how it is. You know what's going on. Of course you do. Noreen style. Do 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 do. Noise. Awakening. Do 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 do. Oh, I need to charge my phone before it gets really low.
You alright, man?
You know what I mean?
I don't mean you bothered. You alright? I'm gonna go lay down.
Ba-da-bum. Ooh. Trance mode style. Da-na-na-na-na. Quahaha.
Right.
Alright. Anywho. Let's move on, shall we? More tourists. Oh my, there really are all kinds of stores here. The nobles frequent them too, so they're guaranteed to offer good quality. Maybe. Maybe not. Just stay away from that Walgreens. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, down here's where the inn is, apparently. It's a different inn, though, I guess. I don't know. It's Bisque! He's got a little, you know, like, duster thingamajigger. You know what I'm talking about. Cleaning! Cleaning! It's so much fun! Ah, sorry about that. Please feel free to go in if you're looking for a meal. We're not the fanciest store, but the Master's Espresso is pretty popular. Oh, don't even talk to me about coffee. I'll have to kick your ass here in a minute. Alouette Inn. Pasta menu. So I think we're basically in Italy. More or less. I'm guessing this city's based off of Italy or something. I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? Menu. Pizza, pasta, skilla, rice, beer. Kind of hard to read those, but that's pretty much what those say. Pasta menu looks like they got some spaghetti, some ramen, some something or another. Mycel. It's hard to sit down and relax over in the stores in the Central Plaza since all of them are geared towards nobles. Freaking nobles. Simpler places like this are more suited to us common folk. Don't get me wrong, though. I mean that in a good way. That's too bad. That's the same menu. Talk to Giolamo. Welcome. If you want a drink, I'd have to recommend our espressos. Nah, it's alright, man. You don't need to recommend that at all. Bum, 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 bum. Do-do-do-do-do. I actually started making espressos as a kind of experiment for the artisans who come here. A change of pace of sorts. Well, as long as you don't give the entire class detention as a class experiment, I think you'll do okay. I started brewing them on a daily basis, and eventually I became good at it. Cool. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Nowadays, they call me the Espresso Master. Nobody calls you that, sir. Nobody. They got this. Ooh, a new thing. Berry Tart. A sweet and sour tart topped with plenty of fresh berries. Restores 1800 HP and cures petrify. How do berries cure petrify? Like, that doesn't even make sense. What the beep? You can't do that. Can't do that on television. Can't even do that on pay-per-view. Can't even do that on mail call. You know what I'm talking about, man? So I guess this is the cheaper end. Or something. Nice flowers. Nice flowers. Do-do-do-do-do. Nothing really going on in here. Bum 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 bum. Good times being had here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Do do do.
Lance,
What?
I'm sorry to bother you. I don't feel well. Is that major melon mine in the refrigerator? I'd like to drink it.
I don't know.
Well, I think that's the one you gave me because I never drank one yet. I'm going to drink that one, okay?
Fine.
Immediately, you have to knock on the door. I'm trying to...
Valenti tailoring. There's like a sign that's just a spoon and fork. Classic. Let's go into the tailors, see what's going on. See who's hanging out. Valenti tailoring. Doo-doo-doo. I think Vegastar got a job here. But the boss caught him screwing around in the back room. So he fired him. Causing yet another quitting incident. Letra. Oh my, if it isn't Lord Eustace. Can there be somebody that doesn't say that, please? Like one person? Like, jeez, dude. Please, feel free to ask if you need something custom made. We're proud to say that we tailored some of Lord Rufus's indoor clothing. Take your time now. FF7 Overworld. I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that. Shop. Anything new in the shop? Yes, there is. Oh, a bunch of new stuff. Everything's new. Cotton shirt. Just make sure you don't get a mustard stain on it. A simple shirt made of soft-to-the-touch cotton. Codio. Defense up by 100, speed up by 3. Silver jacket. A shining silver jacket that isn't excessively flashy. Men only. Oh boy. Golden dress. A dazzling golden dress that accentuates any look. Well, women only. Rubber soles. Affordable, comfortable shoes loved by the working class. Noble leather. Meticulously crafted shoes made with the finest materials, men only. Ooh, that brings up evasion. That's cool. Glittering mules. High-class mules made using glittering thread, women only. Brings up speed and move. Nice. See if we want to put any of that bullshit on. Hasty Steven style. Bum ba da ba ba. Yes, it was. Let's see, do we want to put any of these on? Da, da, da. Silver jacket's better. Strength up by 3, defense up by 15, and art defense up by 70. What about you? Noble leather. Defense up by 10, speed up by 1, and evasion percentage up by 5. Kick ass. Those are pretty nice. Do, 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 do. Golden dress. Defense up by 10, art strength up by 3, and art defense up by 75. Nice. Glittering mules. Defense up by 10 and speed up by 3. Don't mind if I do. And that gives you art defense up by 75. Very good, very good, very good. Bum 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 bum. That's some good equipment. We got some nice upgrades, ladies and gentlemen, of this self-imposed jury. Newfie style, even. Alright. We gave them some business and such. Tory. Lord Eustace, it's been a while. Here we go again with that. Are you helping with the store today as well? How admirable of you. Thanks. Oh yeah, you're a customer, so you can't come up here, you dirty son of a bitch. I mean, you gotta find some good clothes downstairs. I'll do just that then. Thank you for your patronage. 21? 22? That's all the stuff getting sent out. They're getting sent right to each person's home. Cool. Gazelle. Well, who do we have here? Welcome back, Lord Eustace. Sorry for not coming out to greet you. I've been working like mad just to keep this place going after our taxes got doubled recently. Freaking taxes. It's hard to make money when it's all being sucked away by taxes, you know. Just how does the Duke expect us to live like this? You work and you work, but all the money just gets sucked up by taxes. Damn right it does. How does the Duke expect us to live like this? I don't know. The Duke is a jackass. You tried to make me look like a jackass. You know how it is. Bum, 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 bum. What do we got down here? There's a picture of a musical inch concert. There's gonna be a concert and they're gonna do Nickelback covers. By God. Getting stuck in a place like this is the worst. I really wanted to get stationed over at Aurochs Fort, too. Well, at least you're not stationed at Walmart. We don't really have any business out on the highway right now. Yes, let's stay in town. You know, because we're on the highway to hell. Alright, now we want to head back to where we were, in the Northern Highway. Uh-oh.
I love the look of this city. It's so beautiful.
Maybe so, but it's got nothing on Heimdall in terms of sheer scale.
Bum bum bum. Still don't know how we get that chest, but I imagine it involves going through that locked door at some point. So, I'll have to